Okay, look at this really cute cat. Can you hear him purring? You smell like you're not very good at cleaning yourself yet. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time visiting, please, please, please bonk that subscribe button. It's just right down here. Just bonk. Hello, hello. Diana here with Quill and Kain. And because of Quill, I have now acquired Kain, who is a sickly creature. We're talking, he's a bit sketchy looking, where he needs some more weight. He's been wormed. He's on antibiotics. Today he's really not feeling good at all because he's been on, he's on antibiotics and stuff. What? And he's had his vaccination, so he's very quiet today, but he still needs to be medicated. And I'm a horse person and a dog person, never been an indoor cat person. Now I'm stuck with two. You'll hear that story in a minute. But medicating cats is a whole lot different than dogs. They don't cooperate quite like a dog does. Can't make them stand still like you can a horse. I've been bit, I've been scratched, I've been punctured. So I'm going to tell real quick the story of how I acquired Kain because of Quill, and then we're going to medicate him because it's really important. If you get a sketchy looking kitten that does not feel good, you got to do what you can do. And I had no experience medicating cats because I've always had barn cats. So this Quill is kind of the demon seed. He is a total devil child, and I absolutely love it. There's another video, I will link it right here, about when we got Quill and introduced him to everybody. But because of Quill, my boyfriend kept telling me that he wanted a cat. He'd been looking at a cat. He wanted a cat when I got Quill. So right before Christmas, I think I'm going to do the coolest girlfriend thing and go buy him a cat. And yes, I said buy a cat. So I find this solid black Manx, which I think Manxes are such a cute cat. They're built a little different, a little bit longer in the back legs. They're very vocal, and he's solid black too. So I thought it'd be fun because we'd both have black cats, right? So I tracked down this kitten, and somebody said they had a pitch black, vocal, black Manx for sale. So I thought, okay, well, got to have it. So I track this woman down. I go to get this cat, and I see this cat, and it is the mangiest looking, sketchy looking, scaggly looking thing. It had green boogers in its eyes. It had ear mites, something fierce. It was screaming like a banshee. It didn't have nearly this much hair. I'll put a picture of what he looked like about a couple of days after I got him. I couldn't say no once I saw him because I'm a sucker for anything sick. I mean, you know, you just want to buy antibiotics and all this kind of fun stuff, right? So I couldn't say no. I bring him home. As a Christmas surprise, when Todd comes in the house, because you know it's a solid black cat, so I put him in what was Quill's room. And Todd says, "Where's Quill?" And I said, "Oh, he's in his room. Go grab him." And he goes into the room, and this little black cat is laying on the floor. And he goes, "Oh, he just must not feel good because he's just laying on the floor." And I said, "Well, that's odd because Quill never just lays still, because that one doesn't. And this one was so sick that he would stay anywhere you put him." And I said, "Well, is he okay?" He goes, "I don't know, maybe he's not feeling good." So then he comes in the kitchen because he assumes that that little cat laying there is Quill. So I bring the cat in, and Todd says, "Oh, he just doesn't look like he feels good." So I lift him up and I go, "Oh, honey, his tail came off." And Todd says, "Well, maybe that's why he doesn't feel good." And I'm like, okay, this is not turning out like I had expected. This is your cat. He freaked, to say the least. He like leaned back and went, "What? Whoa, I don't want a cat." So anyhow, he was not terribly impressed with getting a cat, which bummed me out because I thought he wanted it. So I have got said cat, and I have been medicating and taking care of this vocal little thing. But he has been really sick. So when I first got him, I was cleaning his ears out for the ear mites. I've still got some medicine for that. What we're going to do today, or actually for the last couple days, one thing I want to point out to people is when you're medicating an animal, make sure you keep track of that kind of stuff. Oh, I forget the speaker. Make sure you're keeping track of that So believe it or not, almost all of the things on this calendar are for medicating this cat, which was supposed to be a gift for somebody else. Yeah, so bear that in mind as I tell the story. This was supposed to be a gift for somebody else. Somebody else's problem. Although I didn't want him to be a problem, but when I discovered he was going to be a problem, I didn't have the heart to leave. What we're going to do today, when you medicate him, as you can see, it's not always easy. He actually punctured through. Did you see that? Did it focus?
A little bit.
So he punctured through my fingers yesterday, but that was not while I was medicating him. He's actually a pretty voracious, what's the name? Voracious?
Ferocious?
Like something that does a lot. He's a very voracious eater. So I gave him a treat after he got his work done. So really quickly, what we're gonna do before this cat scratches the shit out of me. Today he's not feeling very good at all because he's been a couple days on amoxicillin. I'm not gonna really talk about the meds that he's on because your vet would have to get you your own stuff. So he's on some medicated eye drops between you and your vet as to what drops they are. He's on some antibiotic because when I got him, he literally purred going, it was terrible. So he's really congested, eye boogers, something fierce. So yesterday he was wormed. He was vaccinated. This is just, I get my vaccinations. One of these times I might show you how to shoot a cat up, but I vaccinated him. So he's really, really not feeling good today because he's on the other meds and vaccination. We are going to give him his antibiotic. He's not thrilled. He's going to bitch the whole time. He's going to scratch the hell out of me. But what we're going to do, I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is just a long towel. We're going to lay it down here. I'll put the cat down here on it. He's not going to be impressed with this. I'll put him up a little bit and work up. Okay. We're literally going to roll him up like a burrito. He's not getting hurt. He's going to scream and bitch about it, but trust me, I'm not hurting him. I'm avoiding hurting both of us, to be honest with you. So I can pull this down. He's not getting choked, but I want his feet secure because he's pretty lethal. Now, he really can't go anywhere. Let's hope. This is how the vets wrap the cats up too. Vets don't have any magic fingers. They're going to get scratched up too. So this is how we do this. My daughter, here's a kind of an interesting story. I didn't think this would come in handy with cats, but my daughter was born blind. And so I always had to put eye drops in and put contact lenses in and out of my infant. So trust me, putting eye drops in a cat is just as hard as putting them in an infant.
What did he say? No.
There you go. This is going to take care of the little eye boogies he's got. Supposed to put a couple in there. Good boy. I'm going to do it again. I'm just going to take these fingers, lightly open his eyes a little bit. I know. Squeeze a drop in there. Now he's getting pissed. It's not. Glad he's in the towel. Yep. So glad he's in the towel. Okay. They don't understand that you're doing this for their best interest. So I got the up. Okay. My burrito is shrinking. He is perfectly fine, people. Nothing was hurt in the making of this video. If anything else, it's the only way to get him to feel good. But he squirmed himself down enough that I'm going to have to rewrap him. Okay, you guys are going to see the burrito thing again. Watch this. I know, babe. Hold still. I think it's easier to kind of push him in the lay down position and then just roll him up. Keep his little feet in there. Like I said, vets do this all the time, so it's nothing. He's going to be just fine. It's easier if I lay him down like this. I just tuck the extra towel down under his legs. He really can't scratch me. Now they are so unimpressed with having you shove something down their throat. So unimpressed. But he is starting to drink it a little bit if I go really, really slow. So here is the syringe. And actually, I saved this syringe from when I wormed him. This is how his wormer comes. And on the day timer, I've got that in, I think, 10 days, he gets wormed again or something. I've got it written down. So I sucked up a little extra so that I can put it out. The amount I'm using, I'm not even going to say what I'm using because your vets are going to tell you what to use. So this is not going to be impressive. You can see him while he's meowing. Put it here in his cheek. He's getting so much better at it. Squeeze it slowly so he can drink it up. Oh my gosh, he's a superstar right now. See, it's just in his cheek, not shoving it down his throat. Good boy. Goodness sakes, what a good boy. Ta-da! I mean to tell you people, you can't even get kids to take their medicine that easily. See? And he's still a happy, healthy, getting to be a healthy cat. All the dogs are going to come in because they hear the treats. So it's right here. Want it? He doesn't mind the doctor, and as long as he's getting the treats, and he's feeling so much better. And oh, I'll put him close to here. You guys will be able to hear. Well, now he's going to complain. But he's actually purring, and he's not gurgling anymore after a couple of days on antibiotics. So again, this is just a long, skinny towel that I rolled him up in. There we go. Kain is on his road to recovery. As you guys can see, he's pretty skinny. Not only is he skinny, but his coat is really dull. Are my dogs looking for treats?
I just zoomed in on him and spurs.
You want your treat? Okay, so now we're back to Quill. I think you can hear he's purring like a baby. Yeah, he's happy. I'm going to wrap him in this towel because Kain is very loud, and I don't want people thinking that the cat was hurt because he was meowing. And also, people, come on. You can get the cat taken care of and healthy, or you can hurt yourself trying. So I have a tendency to put them up too high. So roll your cats up, just like this. Leave their tail out. Isn't that cute? You know what this reminds me of? The Wizard of Oz. The lion wanted courage, and as he walked to the Wizard of Oz, his tail was like that. But anyhow, that's beside the point. Cover him up like this. And there, can you guys hear him purring? Hi, handsome. So just so you guys know, this is not mean to them, but you know, you shouldn't have to put your life in danger to medicate your animals. So do what's best for them and for you. And with that being said, stay safe, stay healthy, stay surrounded by loved ones, and most of all, stay grateful for all of your blessings. And know that our four-legged fur babies are some of the biggest blessings in the world. They give us unconditional love. So we need to make sure we give them unconditional care. So with that, see you next time.